Hello and welcome to On the Mat with Lydia, that's me. And whatever has brought you to your yoga practice today, you are very welcome here. Today's class is a quick yoga stretch. So this class is for those days when you don't have a lot of time or a lot of motivation, but you still want to get on your mat and do something that feels great for your body. So whenever you're ready, let's get on the mat. Let's get started today in a nice, comfortable seated position. So when you're ready, please bring yourself onto your mat. Take a moment to wiggle around, root down into your sits bones, lifting your spine up tall from your root. And let your arms relax down into your lap for a moment. If it feels safe and comfortable for you, you can close your eyes. Otherwise, eyes stay open, nice soft gaze towards the floor in front of you. Giving yourself a few moments as you start your practice today to step away from whatever has happened in your day so far, whatever has been on your to-do list or on your mind, and bring yourself into this space of your yoga mat. Bring yourself into this time where you get to nourish your body. You get to move and stretch and breathe. And there's nowhere else to be, nothing else you have to do, but be here now, in your body, on your mat. This is your time just for you. All together, let's take a breath in. And sigh it out. As you're ready, please gently drop your chin towards your chest. And making small, gentle movements, roll your right ear over towards your right shoulder. And then bring your chin back through center and move left ear over to left shoulder. Let's do that a couple more times, gently rolling the head side to side. Making these little rainbows to stretch your neck. And you can keep this really slow, really gentle as you start to wake up your body for practice. Taking one more round of these rainbows. And then settling your chin back to center, back in towards your chest. And eventually lifting your head back up to center, once again looking straight forward. Let's move that into our shoulders now as you inhale and squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears. And exhale, gently draw your shoulders down your back. Again, rolling your shoulders up and then back and down. Do that a few more times, please. Moving at your own pace, making this movement as big or as small as you'd like. Getting out any snap, crackle, pops here. And really becoming aware of how you're feeling up around your neck, your shoulders, your upper back. We tend to hold a lot here in the upper part of the body. So notice what's going on today. And when the time feels right, you can settle your shoulders back into stillness and bring this movement down into your wrists. So making these soft fists with your hands, starting to roll through your wrists. Keeping your arms fairly relaxed, your shoulders still drawing down your back. Once again, notice how you feel down through your arms all the way out into your hands, your fingertips. Maybe change the rotation of your wrists here. Might even feel nice to spread your fingers wide and then clench them back into fists. Explore, see what's going on here. And then when you're ready to do so, slowly bring your hands, your wrists back to stillness. Relax them onto your lap. Let's take a big breath in to sweep both arms out and up to the sky. And as you breathe out, sweep your arms back behind you, fingertips come behind your hips. Gently rock your weight back so that you can uncross your legs and bring the soles of your feet out in front of you. Let's take the feet wider than your hips and start to drop both knees over to the right side of your mat. And then come back through center and drop both knees over to the left. Again, inhaling through center, exhale over to the right. Inhale center and exhale to your left. Just a couple more times here, side to side. As you move through your hips, you might also want to involve your upper body a little bit more. Maybe adding a gentle twist, sweeping your arm across. Now let's inhale, knees through center. As you exhale, drop your knees to the right, and this time turn yourself all the way to face your shin. So that right leg is forward, that left leg is by your side, making this almost Z shape with your legs. Thinking about rooting your hips down towards the mat, even if you have your hip kind of floating here. Now reaching out through your left fingertips, take an inhale to reach your right arm up. As you exhale, find a side stretch, reaching up and over. Breathe in here, lengthening through your fingertips. Breathe out, grounding through your right hip. Then inhale, lift back through center. Start to sweep that right hand back behind you. Exhaling to plant your right palm behind your hips. Push down through your shins as you inhale, lift your hips up. Find a gentle back bend here. Stay for your exhale, really push down as you lift up. One more inhale here. This time as you exhale, gently, gently lower all the way down to the mat. Beautiful, hands framing your front leg now as you take another big breath in to sit up tall. With your exhale, slowly begin to bow forward any amount over your right shin. Folding just enough to feel that stretch in your outer right hip. Keeping that energy of sending the hips back and down while your heart reaches forward. And let's stay for another full breath in. And breath out. With your inhale, slowly rise up, nice and tall. Hands come back behind your hips as you inhale, swing your knees through center. And exhale, let's drop over to the left this time, turning yourself to face that left shin. Once again, that Z-ish shape through your legs. Rooting down through your right fingertips for support as you inhale and reach up through your left arm. Exhale, reach up and over into a side bend. Inhale, breathing into your left side ribs. Exhale here. Inhale lifts you back up through center, sweeping that left arm back behind you as you exhale, planting your your left palm, Push down through your shins as you inhale and lift, rising your hips, reaching your heart towards the sky. You have another inhale here to feel that stretch through your front body. And with your exhale, gently lower yourself back down to your mat. Hands framing your left shin as you inhale, sit up nice and tall. With your exhale, begin to reach your upper body forward and fold as much as you want to fold over that front leg. So remember, you always control the sensation of the stretch. If you need a little bit less going on in that left hip, you can stay seated upright. If you're looking for a little bit more of a stretch, you can come farther over that front shin. Wherever you choose to be, we have 2 more rounds of breaths. And with your next natural inhale, slowly begin to bring yourself back up nice and tall to your seat. Hands come behind you for support as you inhale, bringing your knees through center. With your exhale, walk your feet together, let your knees open wide. Setting up for our butterfly stretch here as you once again sit up tall onto your sits bones. Let the hips open up here as you inhale. And with your exhale, stretch forward, folding over your legs any amount. 5 rounds of breath here as we open through the inner line of the hips. Letting your knees just melt down towards the mat, maybe even sliding some pillows or blankets under your knees for some extra support. And as we do in all of our postures, really finding your breath here. Notice how your breath helps you really get into the posture, to dive deeper into the sensation, the experience, not just for your body, but for your whole being. And all together we have another inhale here. And exhale completely. With your next inhale, slowly rise up to seated. Take your time. As you arrive, hands come to the outer edges of your legs. Gently press your legs together and come to seated. Nice. Now, finding yourself at about the midpoint of your mat, make sure there's some room behind you. Let's plant into the feet, hold on to the backs of the legs, and slowly let yourself roll down onto your back. Beautiful. As you come down to your mat, I invite you to stretch your legs long, reach your arms back behind you, lengthening from your fingers to your toes. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, curl that right knee in towards your chest. Hands come to meet the right leg. As you gently hug your right knee in, imagine lengthening your left leg away from you so you get some sweet stretch there for the top of the hip there. And maybe if it feels nice for your right leg, you can roll through your ankle a little bit, maybe even move through your right hip if that feels good. And from here, we'll take a big breath in. With your exhale, draw your right knee up and over your body towards the left side of your mat, coming into a twist here. Anchoring down through your right shoulder as you stack right hip over left. Feeling that sweet release through your spine as you take a big breath in. And slow, smooth breath out. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, soften through your fingers and toes. Nice. 1 more here. We'll inhale together. And exhale completely. With your inhale, slowly roll back to center, back onto your back. And when you're ready, release that right leg to meet your left. Arms stretch back behind you. Inhale in your full body stretch. Exhale this time, left knee hugs in towards your chest. Hands holding on to your thigh or your shin as you gently pull your left knee towards you and lengthen your right thigh away. And maybe it feels nice to roll through your left ankle, maybe squeeze and spread your toes. When you're ready to twist, let's inhale here. And exhale, draw that left knee up and over to the right edge of your mat. Spreading that left arm out by your side, grounding through your shoulder blades as you find your twist. Open through your heart, long through the sides of your waist as we take 3 more rounds of breath to enjoy this release. Breathing in through your nose. And breathing out through your nose or mouth. Again, inhale all the way down the length of your spine. And exhale all the way up the length of your spine. Once more here together, we'll inhale. And exhale. With your next inhale, slowly roll back onto your back. Take your time, stretching your left leg long to meet your right. Let your legs spread out wide, let your feet fall open, and relax your arms by your sides, palms facing towards the sky. Take a little wiggle of your fingers and toes, and then relax your body into stillness. Maybe even closing your eyes if that feels okay for you. Allowing yourself a few moments to rest in your Shavasana, this final resting pose of your practice. Letting the weight of your body relax into the support of your yoga mat underneath you. And allowing yourself to really soak in everything you just did for your body. We'll be here together for another 3 rounds of breath. But if you'd like to stay longer, please feel free to do so. Let each round of breath draw you deeper into this place of relaxation. Letting yourself soak in all the nourishment, all the beauty that your yoga practice has to offer you. And all together, let's take another breath in here and sigh it out. Once again, bringing movement into your body, wiggling your fingers and toes, rolling your wrists and ankles, moving and stretching in any way that feels good as you reawaken. Eventually using that movement to roll you onto the right side of your body, pausing for a moment curled up on your side. And then using your hands here, press yourself up into a seated position. Coming back to that place where we started our practice. And as you find your seat, with your eyes closed, your hands together in front of your heart, I invite you to take one final moment here to notice how you feel. Notice if anything has shifted since the moment that you stepped onto your mat today. And maybe even thank yourself for showing up to this practice, for taking this time out just for you. I thank you so much for meeting me on the mat. And until we meet again, be well.